Okay, so I made a Magic the Gathering deck out of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But how is this? They're two different games. Well, you remember that time I made a Magic the Gathering deck that was designed to make you die and lose as quickly as possible? Well, I've done that, but in Yu-Gi-Oh! So these decks are actually compatible to be played together because they don't interact with each other at all, and they're just trying to do their own thing. So yeah, this deck can play against Magic decks with no problem because it's just trying to do its own thing. So here, I'll take you through the deck right now. We got cards that can pay you life points, so then we can just lose like instantly. Like you see, like these cards, which you can just. It's like yeah. Anyways, a bunch of cards that like you. So if you have life points and you want them to go down, this is the deck to use. That's Pikachu. Extra Foolish Burial, which is foolish. Nailed it. And yeah, Final Countdown. Now I know what you're thinking, Noah. Well, Noah, why are some of these cards so low quality in there? What they look like? Well, I didn't mean to go forward there. Well, let me tell you what. So, Magic the Gathering has tons of sources that you can get like high quality images of cards from. Ironically, not Wizards of the Coast's own website. But for Yu-Gi-Oh, there's like nowhere that they have just a bunch of high quality images stored, or at least not one that I found, which I think is kind of dumb, and that's why I like Magic the Gathering better than Yu-Gi-Oh. Moving on, you have Hieroglyph Lithograph, which is like a hieroglyph, so you can read it, and it gives you knowledge. And what do we know about knowledge? Knowledge is power. Yeah, so you also have Instant Fusion, which... Oh, sorry, 1 second. It's almost done. It does this sometimes. Okay, yeah, Instant Fusion, which is a card... yeah, anyways, this deck can usually win on turn 1, which is... Or it can lose on turn 1, but that's winning for us, because that's the goal. We don't want to win. There's Lullaby of Obedience. They just like to point. That's me. Anyways, Pot of Desires, Pot of Duality, this deck has a lot of pot in it. Moving on, Summon Dice, System Down. Oh, there it goes. Upstart Goblin. Oh, there he goes. I really gotta stop putting in cards with up and down in them, or left and right, because they're just gone. A pointer of red load. So then you have Extinction Schedule. Solemn Scolding, which once again, as you can see, there's carpeted background, but that is due to no fault of my own. Anyways, Trap of Darkness. Wall of Revealing Light, which if you move it aside, it actually reveals another Wall of Revealing Light. But if you move that aside, it reveals another Wall of Revealing Light. But if you move that one aside, it actually reveals a gecko. So whatever that means, that's up to interpretation right there. Extra deck. This is the cards that aren't in your deck, but like they're extra, and because some of the cards need them. So these cards have no reason, but like they just exist because some of the cards need them. Yeah, low quality. But yeah, and then yeah, once again low quality. Well, thank you all for watching, but if you could please subscribe. Only a small portion of viewers are, and it really helps out the channel a lot. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.